E Vampyr. Iuhuhu! Apesar de se basear no conhecimento científico real de 1918, o Vampyr certas vezes toma a liberdade de criar vínculos verossímeis. É, tipo isso. Entre as teorias científicas e criaturas mitológicas com propósito cênico. Ou seja, não tente curar nenhuma doença com as receitas desse jogo. E nenhum rato foi machucado para a criação desse jogo. Equipe Vampyr. Então vamos lá. Todo IPTBR, no caso é em English, mas tá todo legendadinho, galera. Vamos que vamos jogar esse jogo bom aí. No Vampyr, cada ação sua pode gerar consequências. Este jogo usa salvamento automático. Quando este símbolo aparece, blá 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 e blu 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 e vamos que vamos. Antes de começar o jogo, galerinha, deixa eu só dar uma divulgada e a gente já começa já. Eu acho que eu tenho que diminuir essa câmera aí, tá muito grande, né? Bora diminuir um pouquinho aqui, pera aí, deixa eu configurar aqui. Acho que melhorou um pouquinho. Deixa eu só divulgar aqui, trocar o thumbnail e a gente já começa essa gameplay aí, galera. Bora começar essa parada aí. Modo história, jogue Vampyr sem ser muito desafiado. História corta uma parte importante da jogabilidade, mas também permitirá que você aprecie a história sem se arriscar muito. Combate muito fácil, não. Vamos no normal, né? Bora.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Caramba, que poético.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not.
Salve, salve, Debona! Como é que você tá, meu amigo? Bom dia, bom sábado pra você e pra sua família. De Buenas. Já jogou já? É bom? Tô jogando pela primeira vez, Debona. Vamos ver aí se eu gosto. Agora acho que começou. O cara é um zumbi, é? Seguindo a trilha de sangue. O cara já tá vampirizado pelo visto. Opa, aqui é aquilo ali, uma vítima?
So thirsty.
Quanta sede. Tá descosta aí, minha filha. Ihuhuhu. Deu logo o pescocinho pra eu. Aí. Aí já sabe o que acontece, né, fia? Deixa o pescoço vacilando. Ó lá. É fatal, tome-lhe. Caramba, irmão. É a irmã dele, velho. Ué.
No. Mary. Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Mary. Mary. No. No.
Que brisa, velho. Já era. Faleceu.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot!
Corre, sempre das canelas, vampiro.
I need to get out of here. This can't be happening. Over there! No, please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on?
Ai, caramba.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself. Kill that thing! Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Amor.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry. No, please, stop! Who are you? Fuck is fast! What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
Falhou.
I can't make any sense of this. Shut up,
Vagabundo, tá
you?
pensando.
What is this all about? What in God's name?
Ah, poxa, o sol tá queimando ele, velho.
Leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to
find somewhere to hide.
Over there! Right now! There's one of them.
Let me go!
Ah, não.
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Que isso é uma marreta? Não vai pegar não? Ixi, tem um corpo estendido no chão. É a tiazinha. Olha, era vampira, hein?
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Vagabundo me roubou quando eu tava dormindo.
That's impossible.
Esses pratos de porcelana aqui. Opa, tá brilhando, tem alguma coisa. Garrafa de álcool, já dá pra tomar uns drinks. Foi daqui que eu vi, né? Tem mais alguma coisa por aqui? Ah, tem. Fogo e sol colecionável. Opa. Dica. Que isso? O dinheiro do jogo? Xelins. Tem que ficar explorando aí pra poder pegar as paradinhas. Aqui já foi. Marreta não dá pra pegar. Vamos subir esse cara então, né? Aqui não tem nada, né? E aqui? Nada. Nada, nada, nada. Opa. Aqui tem algo. Se eu olhar no espelho, vampiro tem reflexo? É, meu amigo. Uma mordida.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Tem mais o corpo ali, ó. Talvez ele tá sentado na poltrona, se suicidou pelo visto. Usuário. Era um Zé Droguinha. Ó, e arrumamos um 3/8 pra nós.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
O personagem era médico, pelo
Done.
visto.
He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
No, it never got easy.
Nunca foi fácil. Aí tem uma arma já? Cadê? Aqui saca a arma. Diário ensanguentado. É, tá muito grande essa parada aqui. Deixa eu diminuir um pouquinho. Aí ficou melhor agora, eu acho. É, pelo menos dá pra ler. 15 de outubro, sono ruim. Beck tossiu a noite inteira e a febre fez com que ela delirasse. Eu vi um barulho alto de manhã e uma máquina grande que um homem trouxera até as margens para cavar um buraco fundo do chão. Era algum tipo de pá mecânica. Será que eu devia ir pedir trabalho? Beck precisa de remédios. 16 de outubro, conversei com os homens da pá mecânica. Eles me disseram que estão cavando covas comuns por toda a cidade de Londres. Parece que é uma medida de segurança a uma nova epidemia. A gripe voltou? Eles não tinham trabalho para mim. Beck dormia muito pouco na noite passada. Dormiu, né? A fundição fechou e agora não há mais empregos. Triste. A realidade do brasileiro. 19 de outubro. Fui a Londres procurar comida e remédios. Não tinha trem. Eu demorei um dia para cruzar o Tamisa e voltar. Beck pareceu que melhorou. Eu fiz uma sopa para ela comer. Não encontrei remédios, só uma seringa e alguns comprimidos para dormir no mercado negro. Não temos mais dinheiro. Será que eu vou ao hospital? Pembroke amanhã? Mas é tão longe e eu tenho medo de ficar tanto tempo longe da minha esposa. 19 de outubro, Beck vomitou a refeição. Algumas horas depois de comer, ela está tão fraca que me dá vontade de chorar. Ela diz que escuta vozes à noite. Ela diz que quer comer carne. Xiii, já era uma vampira já pelo visto. Onde eu vou encontrar carne? Amanhã vou embarrear a casa para nos proteger dos saqueadores. 21 de outubro, os homens da pá mecânica pararam de cavar a cova comum. Escutei gritos ontem à noite como se eles tivessem sido atacados. Agora só alguns barcos aparecem dia e noite jogando cadáveres naquele buraco gigante. O cheiro é horrível, devemos ter saído dessa casa faz tempo. Mas Beck, ela se recusa a ir embora. Diz que prefere morrer com um sorriso sarcástico. Por que ela me tortura assim? Que coisa, não? 22 de outubro, Beck acabou de me atacar. Ela pulou da escada e tentou me morder. Eu tive que bater nela e ela me bateu de volta. Eu subi e me tranquei no quarto. Ainda estou ouvindo ela chorando e resmungando lá embaixo. Tive que pegar a arma que escondi no teto no começo da guerra para proteger a casa. Agora eu vou ter que usar para me proteger da minha própria esposa. Trágico. 23 de outubro, não consegui dormir nada. Beck passou a noite toda arranhando a minha porta. É cachorro agora? Gato pedindo ajuda, implorando para entrar. Mas eu estava com muito medo de abrir. Agora só me resta esperar que ela morra. Não deve demorar. Eu peço a Deus que não demore. Caramba, velho. Sua esposa, cara. 24 de outubro. Estava com tanta fome, tentei descer hoje de manhã. Beck estava sentada na poltrona. Pô, tá valendo, cara. Estava sentada na poltrona perto da chaminé. Ela estava arfando como um cachorro. Caramba, virou cachorro. Eu tô falando? Era o cachorro que estava arranhando a porta. Olhava para mim sem se mexer. Só os seus olhos me seguiam enquanto eu andava. Eu apontei a arma para o rosto ferido dela, mas ela nem reagiu. Não consegui puxar o gatilho. Voltei para o meu quarto. Você também é uma bunda mole. A casa está silenciosa como uma cripta. Não ouço nenhum barulho. Beck morreu. Espero que me perdoe, meu amor. Não consegui te salvar. Logo estarei com você. Ah, é o cara do sofá que matou a mulher que tava lá embaixo. É isso. Tá aí a história aí, pra quem não tinha entendido. Tá resumida aí, tá lida. E agora, nós faz o quê? Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui na gaveta. Opa! Gavetinha não tem nada, mas dá pra dormir. Pra tirar o descanso aí, cochilinho, né? Cochilinho. Vampiro dorme?
None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Oxe, vai se matar, maluco? Como assim, cara? O jogo começou agora. É, tem que se matar pelo visto. Não tem outra opção. É, nada responde, então triângulo. Ei, morreu. Aliceu. Pronto, fim de jogo, galera. Obrigado por todos que compareceram desta live. E tal, não. Ó, ganhei até um troféuzinho, rapaz. Daqui até a eternidade. Acho que agora que o jogo começa, né? Não, tiro não afeta ele. Ele levou vários lá fora. Só que esse aí feita queima-roupa, né? Olha lá, mesmo assim. Você não morre, cara. Você é imortal, meu amigo. Quer dizer, pelo menos com um tirinho assim você não morre.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blood in sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Evolução. Camas de esconderijo permite que você evolua e descanse. Foi isso que aconteceu. Ele dormiu e descansou e se deu um tiro. Gaste pontos de experiência para subir de nível e melhorar suas habilidades vampíricas. Então tá, né? Tá aí os elementos autofagia. Comece a selecionar a habilidade disponível autofagia. Isso aqui? Vamos gastar 600 potes. Pronto. Dane seu próprio sangue para instantaneamente curar dano normal e agravado. Caramba, velho. Tomar o próprio sangue. O que mais que temos aqui? Garras. Ixi, 1000 pontos. Nós vai ficar pobre. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa mais barata aqui. Lança de sangue. E o pontos também. Só coisa cara, velho. Que isso. Névoa sombria. E o pontinhos também. Deixa eu ver as coisas do outro lado aqui. Mas que tá fechado, nem dá pra comprar ainda, eu acho, né? Ah, tá fechado. Vamos ver qual é o melhor. Então vamos gastar coisa que tá aberta, né? Agressivas. Um golpe de curto alcance que corta todos os seres vivos à sua frente. Acho que seria bom ter, pelo fato que eu não sei se aquele facão não deve ser infinito, né? Logo mais ele vai pra roça. Mas vai precisar. Que é isso aqui? Arremessa uma lança feita de sangue que atravessa os inimigos à sua frente. Interessante também, hein? 220 de dano. Isso aqui gasta o nosso sangue, é isso? Ou ganha sangue pra nós? Acho que gasta. Aqui tá jogando a lança. Rapt. Isso aqui. Sombra. Aqui só pega de perto. 2 metros. Isso aqui alcança até longa distância. Interessante isso aqui, hein? Vamos pegar essa garra aí pra ver se vale a pena. Que eu tô com medo que o facão vá pra roça daqui a pouco. Por serem predadores naturais, os vampiros receberam dádivas da mãe natureza, tais como os garras ao invés de unhas. Essas armas naturais podem cortar tecido orgânico facilmente, são perfeitas para atingir as artérias das presas. Se usar as garras, vai começar a enxergar os humanos de um jeito diferente, como uma posta de carne macia e suculenta. Eita, poxa. Joga essa guidoleta, bora pegar as garras aí. Pronto. Agora temos garras. Aí só agora foi desbloquear o outro lado, né? Sacanagem, hein, joguinho. Joguinho. Você me enganou, joguinho. E agora eu não tenho ponto pra ganhar isso aqui. Só depois. Ah, eu também não queria. Jogo safado. É, meu amigo, você não morreu, mas você sangrou, hein? Tava de Chico.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Você quer invadir o barraco, é isso mesmo? Vem não, seus vagabundos.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Ó, noturno do X-Men.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward! Clever fucking beasts!
I cannot enter.
Caramba, era pra ter pulado não sei aonde. É isso aqui. Pegamos uma arma. Estaca usada. Chave do abrigo. Agora dá pra abrir a porta aqui?
I'm still in Southwark.
Então tá, né?
I must
Bora.
reach the West End. Go back home.
Ai caramba, já tá tirando em bíbado. Triângulo.
Die, vermin!
Cadê o vagabundo? Ah, é? Então, toma. Se lascou-se. Mordida. Aperte X para morder o inimigo atordoado. Morder o inimigo fornece sangue para usabilidade e também recupera a sua vida. Opa. Então é isso, meu amigo. Toma de novo. Mais um pouquinho. Hora de você morrer agora.
Strength I never knew I had.
Vagabundo! Haha, tá pensando que... Agora sim, hein? Foi pra roça pra lagar de CB. Põe a gente aqui. Cadê o mapa? Tem mapa aqui nesse jogo, não? Opa. Então a gente tem que ir pra onde? Oh, caramba. Tem que ir até aqui. Como é que faz pra marcar? Ah, colocar marcador. Ué. Missão principal. Posição do jogador. L1, R1 dá zoom. Ah, é aqui, né? Ah, tá. Só aperto em cima, aí não marca, vai. Tá. E agora?
Oh, this one stinks already.
Logo dois aqui, eu vou atacar os dois também.
Over there! There's one of them burning!
I sinew every fiber of my being is afire. Learning the limits of my body. My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Deixa eu ver, tô indo pro lugar certo? Ah, tô.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. It's locked.
Dinheiro!
It's locked, all right.
Tá tudo fechado essa bodega, velho. Speedy.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Veja aqui.
What will London have to say to me?
Vamos continuar então.
It's locked.
Ah, tudo fechado.
I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Ah, poxa.
The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Seu pinguço.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders? What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Então você tá aí no quarto, seu vampiro safado.
There's no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm.
Say it, the vampire.
Present yourself. I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can. I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
You cannot see me now, Mum.
I cannot enter. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom. It's locked. I cannot enter. There is no one in sight.
Salve, salve, tio Metal! Como é que você tá? Boa tarde, meu amigo. Bom sábado. Tranquilinho? Opa, valeu, Jefferson Francisco. Muito obrigado pela presença. Ô, valeu, tio Metal. Tamo junto. Obrigadão, hein? E aí, José Eduardo, salve, salve! Tamo junto, galerinha, sejam todos bem-vindos. Muito obrigado, tio Metal. Ontem você driblou muito, José Eduardo. Fez gol também? Agora seu menino de bros, então. Olha o mapa dessa bodega que eu tô perdido. Tem que ir pra onde? Ah, aqui, ó. Tem que chegar aqui, ó. Deixa eu marcar. Aí sim, gol e assistência, muito bom. Isso que eu tô falando, José Eduardo. Aqui é o boteco de novo.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Ah, tem um negócio aqui, ó. Vou marcar aqui então, peraí. Eu tenho que chegar aqui, né? Opa. Doca do Oeste. Tomou-lhe. Foi descosta aí, se lascou. Modo stealth do vampiro.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. Fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's... It's illegal!
Ah, vagabundo! Faleceu. Armas de longa distância. Pegamos uma arma boa. Munição. Muito bom. Cadê o negócio? Isso aqui, né? Pra poder fazer o rastro.
Leech spotted! Watch
Tem um
out!
monte de gente aqui.
You'll pay for that! Are you deaf? Don't come over.
Cala a boca. Aí de costa falando o quê? Então... Seu burro, você chega de costa e fica falando merda. Se lasque. Onde é que eu tenho que ir agora? Deixa eu ver o negócio aqui. Ah, já estou no lugar certo. Tem mais um cara vivo aí. Cadê? Ali embaixo. Fabricação, caramba. Esse jogo ele é bem extenso, hein? Esse é o novo Ronaldinho. Novo Ronaldinho Gaúcho. Ainda melhoramos o nosso facão. Agora vamos sair a caça, né? O que tem aqui? Dinheiro, muito bom. Deixa eu continuar seguindo o rastro aqui. Pra cá.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Isso é luta de vampiro, pelo visto. Ó, o cara tá fazendo uma...
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop.
Just a sip, I promise. You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
Onde você tá, vagabundo?
William, my
This
arm.
creature is
I can't
bedeviled.
feel it.
I must put it down.
Morreu, vagabundo.
William, please, stop. Let me go. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Vai ser o 9 do Hexa? Aí sim, meu amigo. Essa é a meta. Tem que treinar, né, garoto? Tempo você tem pra isso. Grande José Eduardo. Menino, quer dizer que agora ele é o menino de Broso. Você e o Hendrick. É, o Hendrick já vai pro Real, né? O Palmeiras nem aproveitou muito.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work,
é?
Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
Vai
I thought you were here in
disputar
service
esse
of your
brasileiro, né?
mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's
E a
Stone,
Libertadores.
yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician.
Sabia não,
like
pensava que era
yourself,
esse ano.
Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Falei que ele era
Have we
médico.
met? I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Então tá, né? Fui contratado pro hospital aí. Médico vampiro, vampiro médico. Esse joguinho na verdade é bem crazy. Em vez que você joga de titular.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Now, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Que coisa, não? Salve, salve, Taribaixa! Boa tarde, meu amigo! Como você está? Eu estou bem, graças a Deus. Muito obrigado pela presença. E bueno, já jogou esse joguinho já, Taribaixa? É o jogo do Vampyr. Isso que é o hospital, essa tenda?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
Tava só fazendo a boquinha,
You
uai.
delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Escritório do segundo andar, então tá, né?
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. It's locked.
Not now.
This must be the place.
It's
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Dinheirinho. Artigos sobre econs. Aproxime-se de um vampiro é uma oportunidade rara. Aproximar-se de um vampiro é uma oportunidade rara e quase um privilégio. Uma possibilidade de observar o seu físico intrigante e as suas características psicológicas sob o olhar científico e racional. Eis algumas das habilidades mais fascinantes que já observei nos últimos 10 anos ao entrevistar alguns vampiros, ou econ, como eles preferem se chamar. Velocidade sobrenatural. Vampiros podem agir e se movimentar como um mortal em todas as suas ações, mas para um olhar treinado é possível ver que eles têm sentidos aguçados e reagem mais rápido do que qualquer mortal. Em certas ocasiões, susto, surpresa e necessidade de fugir, vi vampiros se movimentar tão rápido que parecia ter desaparecido para reaparecer em outro lugar. O olho humano é incapaz de seguir os movimentos deles quando agem dessa maneira, mas não se trata de teletransporte ou desmaterialização. Trata-se apenas de velocidade sobrenatural. Para mim é um atributo felino que os permite correr, esquivar e pular mais rápido em maiores distâncias do que nós. Também notei que tal velocidade parece deixá-los exaustos e que estão sujeitos a limitações físicas. Mesmerização. Uma das habilidades mais poderosas que um vampiro pode usar é a capacidade de forçar um mortal a obedecê-lo. Chamo esse atributo de mesmerização, porém não tem nada a ver com a habilidade de um mortal alterar o estado mental de um indivíduo. Vampiros podem influenciar um mortal como bem entendem e podem até destruir sua mente. Um vampiro que entrevistei me disse que quanto mais o indivíduo resiste, mais permanente será o dano causado, como se o vampiro literalmente quebrasse o psique do alvo. O mesmo vampiro explicou que era necessário um indivíduo para outro implantar uma memória falsa ou apagar uma dolorosa. As possibilidades são infinitas e assustadoras. Caramba. Consciência sobre o sangue. Talvez esta seja a habilidade mais catastrófica de todas, já que é a causa de inúmeras tragédias, tanto para nós como para os vampiros. Vampiros anseiam por sangue. Eles tendem a usar sua força de vontade para evitar beber desenfreadamente toda a gota de sangue que aparece na sua frente. Eles precisam de sangue para funcionar e usa todo o potencial dos seus atributos sobrenaturais. Um vampiro faminto pode ficar muito enfraquecido, mesmo que não possa morrer de fome ou sede. Talvez essa vontade, essa necessidade de sangue explique o motivo dos vampiros serem tão atraídos por ele. Um vampiro me confessou que às vezes sangue pode cegá-lo, já que o cheiro e a atratividade dele são tão fortes. Quando o vampiro se foca, ele quase consegue ver sangue ao seu redor, dentro de corpos quentes, através das paredes, em uma arma supostamente limpa, etc. O mesmo vampiro me disse... O mesmo vampiro me disse que ele consegue perceber se um mortal tem sangue limpo ou se está doente. Em alguns casos pode até detectar doenças, roupas ou itens infectados em um quarto. Se isto for verdade, então poderia haver tantas aplicações médicas que é até impossível de acreditar. Vai ser bom, o vampiro médico vai detectar a doença só pelo cheiro. Clássico de vidro.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
De água. Pegar água antes. Tem uma pia aqui, ó. Dá pra pegar água. Um frasco.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Tá na hora de nanar então, né? Puxar uma paia aí, né? Deixa eu ver, temos quantos pontos? 1725, dá pra já te pegar já uma paradinha aqui. Que é isso aqui? 1000zão, né? Pera aí, mas dá pra pegar os negocinhos mais baratinhos. Deixa eu ver aqui, 300, ó. Acabou meus. Acabou meus pontos da experiência. Faleceu Craig Cox. Buscar ali um cafezinho, já voltamos com o gameplay, galerinha. Rapidinho, galerinha. assim, né? Vamos comer algo, né? Só o vampiro mandando sangue pra dentro não adianta, né? Vamos comer alguma coisa também.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
The Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York. If only there were more of us. Less resignation.
It's locked, all right. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. I cannot enter. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. It's locked. These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Fica aí bugado na porta, seu vampiro cururu. Atestado de óbito. Falecido Samuel Corno, raça caucasiana, masculinidade 39, endereço da residência desconhecido, profissão pescador, provável causa da morte: pneumonia de progressão rápida causada por consolidação pulmonar de origem viral, gripe espanhola. Participantes do exame: Dr. Corcoran, Tippers, enfermeira Janet Blanagan. É isso.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked.
Caramba, morri. Caramba, que vagabundo. Vai tomar é bala. Vagabundo. Cadê?
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage. It's locked, all right.
Eu tô perdido, velho. Não sei pra onde vou.
to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. It's locked, all right.
Daí galerinha, se previna da gripe espanhola.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Mercado do Residente.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I wish I could be sick again. Boy with the fever. Yes, Doctor?
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed. I know that Pembroke failed and survived this.
Faltou um ingrediente ainda.